All eyes were on Coral Gables recently after port executives from across the Western Hemisphere met in the City Beautiful for the 18th Latin American Congress of Ports.
But it's a great opportunity for ports to get together, talk about, share common experiences, share lessons learned, best practices, etc.
About 150 executives who are members of the American Association of Port Authorities representing Canadian, American, Caribbean, and South American ports met at the historic Biltmore Hotel. Here they touched base on different topics, such as the future of the Panama Canal extension plan for 2014 and the current economic crisis effect on the Western Hemisphere ports. Participants were excited to be in the City Beautiful.
I'll tell you, the reception of all the community, starting with Coral Gables, Mayor Slesnik, what he did was absolutely fantastic because he put his staff to work with us to make sure that this Ports Congress would work.
The executives took notes, asked questions, and learned about how to enhance or perfect their ports at several meetings. At the same time, the event helped build and maintain friendships such as the sister city relationship of Cartagena, Colombia, and Coral Gables.
This gives me a chance to take my knowledge and stretch our city sister relationship that we have with Coral Gables in Cartagena.
The event had a meaningful impact on South Florida, which is home to one of the richest and active ports in the country, the Port of Miami.
This port is particularly significant to the United States because of its location. It's clearly in an international gateway for the Americas.
Port of Miami officials work countless hours here under the hot burning South Florida sun. As shipment comes in on a daily basis, trucks drive in, major ships from different parts of the world bring containers and gigantic cranes, and they make sure shipments arrive safe and sound. Although the Port of Miami is a few miles away from the City Beautiful, Coral Gables and the companies who are housed here have a common thread.
Many of the businesses in downtown Coral Gables, which we call multinationals, are the people running companies which are shipping through this port.
And most of those executives who attended the 3-day event ended up visiting downtown Coral Gables, which brings lots of business to the area.
People, as I just said, that came here and went shopping in downtown at Miracle Mile during the week, or actually went to the Village of Merrick Park on the shopping trip that we sponsored, helps our retailers and helps the city's economics there.
Executives at one point did not know the event was going to be held in Coral Gables. At first, the 18th annual Latin American Congress of Ports was going to be held in Venezuela, but the venue changed. Thus, the city had a short amount of time to put it all together. Nago was impressed with Coral Gables' short notice preparation.
A special treat and pleasure to be at, and for the city to kind of roll out the red carpet on such short notice and be able to provide great hospitality and host really ports from throughout the Western Hemisphere in Coral Gables is certainly a great opportunity for our members to be in the Biltmore.
Also, despite the global economic crisis, officials are optimistic with the port business and they're preparing for the future.
Ports really recognize that they need to figure out ways of developing the funding and the financing to be able to move forward with needed investments so that that infrastructure and that capacity is there to handle the increased trade when the economy turns around. We can't wait until the economy turns around or we won't be able to have the capacity to handle that trade growth.
In the end, executives enjoyed each other's company and their stay in South Florida, just as they did at this night reception which took place at one of the Port of Miami's terminal. Here they danced the night away and enjoyed exotic animals. Soon after the event, head executives told CGTV that the Ports Congress is thinking of hosting future events in the City Beautiful more often. For What's Happening Coral Gables, Rodolfo Roman.